As you expected, at the top of the table over in La France, of course, with PSG leading the charge with a fantastic opening day victory to, of course, set the pace early bloody doors. But will they be there for the rest of number 2? We're going to take a look at all of it next. That's right, folks. Bouncing another predictive video today before match number 2 this night over in La France, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button, bang update all things League 2 related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We got it all here, boys. And one risk. Of course, it is some familiar names at the top of the table. Of course, alongside PSG, we've got Lille and Marseille in the top 3. And of course, down the foot of the table, struggling already, is the likes of Clermont and Auxerre. What's going to happen, of course, as we enter the second weekend of action? We'll take a look at it, all of it in a minute, of course. Big shout out to the VIPs. They are the patrons, of course. But anyway, get into it, get involved. Let's take a look at this. That's right, it is Ligue 1. That's right, the Uber Eats Ligue 1 in La France. And we're talking about these games right here. So let's get in the deep end. Of course, have a look at how you guys got on and how I got on. But first and foremost, it is me under the spotlight. So let's get into it. I'm on my own today. Brian, we couldn't really work out a time. And I am a very busy man. I cannot stop around. I cannot wait. When I say jump, you guys, if you want to be involved, you got to be prepared to help me out. I've got so many irons in the fire. I'm a busy bee. I'm recording this at 5:30 in the morning because that's how fucking tight on time I am. And again, if you're involved, you're here to help. You're here to help us move forward, get this guy on moving forward. Anyway, these were the results. These were my picks. Let's get into it. Of course, Lyon 2-1 win over Ajaccio. 2-0 for me. Not too shabby on that one. Monaco 2-1 winners over Strasbourg. Called it, lads. Called it. Well, meanwhile, PSG did beat Clermont 3-0 was my pick. 5-0 it was in the final score. Toulouse against Nice. Look at me. Absolutely incredible stuff. Great start to the season for Toulouse. Big upset maybe perhaps for Nice as well. Meanwhile, Montpellier 3-2 win over Troyes. 2-0 win for me. Lille with a big 4-1 win over Auxerre. 3-0 in my eyes. Lens with a big 2-1 win over Brest. Am I right? Am I seeing something shady here? I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Lens up against Brest. Meanwhile, Angers against Nantes. Just the 1 goal in it difference there. I was close. Rennes did lose though. I know this one for a fact. 3-0, 1-0 in the end. Marseille, big 4-1. Look at me though. Look at this. That is why they call me the prediction king, guys. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 10. That shit, you cannot buy that, guys. That's how criminally good I was this week, but also not as criminally good as PSG, opening with a 5-0 demolition to go top of the table and looking very, very pretty. But what about you guys then? Shall we take a look at the leaderboard? 8. Oh, fuck's sakes. I was ousted by Shane O'Donnell, of course. Of course I had to be, didn't I? I did absolutely that good. I got myself a mini hard on here, thinking that I was actually kingpin this week, but no, Shane O'Donnell with a 9-piece. Well done to you, and well done to the Chasing Pack as well. So well done to them. Of course, it is early days. That's the first week of the Prediction League, which of course you can get involved with here. /League on. Free to enter. Get involved. Get your name in lights next weekend. It is the old school Google style, but it's okay. It's all a bit of fun, and we're looking forward to this game right here. This is match number 2, and we're going to get into the deep end right here, right now. Taking a look at these games. Of course, kicking out with Nantes up against Lille, coming at you on Friday, August the 12th. That's right. Played each other 46 times in 1993. 9 wins for Nantes, 24 wins for Lille, 13 draws as well. Just 1 win and 6 for Nantes right now. 33% form for them moving forward. Meanwhile, Lille coming to this, just 1 defeat past 5, and then 58% form for them moving forward as well. Biggest win over each other, 3-0 win. Fact, Nantes scored just 34 goals compared to Lille's 60 over the course of those 46 games. Works out about 0.74 for the host and 1.30 goals for Lille heading into this. Last time, of course, over in Nantes, it was a 1-0 win for Lille back in March 2022. Lille unbeaten against Nantes over the last 6 occasions, picking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins in the draw to boot. Lille with the opening day 4-1 win over Auxerre. Nantes with a 0-0 draw on the road against Angers. 9-5 is your Nantes, 31-20 is your Lille, and 23-10 is your draw. Lille are back, I think. 2-0 win for them on this one, on the road, and of course, flexing the muscles already in the division. Meanwhile, Monaco up against Rennes, of course, probably one of the games of the weekend at the Stade Louis II. Played 55 times in 1984, 29 wins for Monaco, 60 wins for Rennes, and we've got 10 draws, of course. Just 1 win and 6 for Monaco right now, 33% form against the Rennes side of 1-3 and lost 3 over the last 6, 50% form moving forward. Of course, biggest win for Rennes over Monaco, 4-1 win, the biggest win the other way, a 7-0 win. In fact, Monaco scored 97 goals over the course of those 55 games, works out around about 1.76 goals per match. Rennes scores 70 goals over the course of those 55, works out around about 1.27 goals per match heading into this. That's around that over in Monaco. It was a big 2-1 win for Monaco back in December 2021. Monaco picking up 3 wins on the spin against Rennes. Of course, Monaco did lose to Eindhoven 3-2 after extra time. and I believe they are out of the Champions League already. Meanwhile, Rennes did lose opening day to Lorient, 1-0 loss at home, which is a bit of a surprise on that one. 6-5 is your Monaco, 5-2 is your 11-5 is your Rennes on the 3-1 win for Monaco. Bounce back ability, and of course putting the pass behind them. PSG up against Montpellier coming at you on Saturday, August the 30th as well. The Parc des Princes plays each other 52 times in 1993, 24 wins for PSG, 13 wins for Montpellier. 15 draws, of course. Biggest win for PSG over Montpellier, 5-0 win. The biggest win of the way, a 3-0 win. In fact, PSG scores 98 goals. Compared to Montpellier's 52, works out about 1.88 goals a game compared to the 1-1 goal a game for Montpellier. Montpellier, though, just won 1 in 6, 70% form for them. Up against PSG side, who've won 6 on the spin, 100% form for them moving forward. Last round over in Paris, it was a 2-0 win for PSG back in September 2021. In fact, they scored 6 goals without return against Montpellier last couple of games. Montpellier with a big 3-2 win over Troyes last time around. PSG with a big 5-0 win over Clermont Foot. Of course, the odds on this one are 12-1 on is your PSG, 11-1 is your draw, 20-11 is your caution Montpellier here. Going to go with a 3-0 with PSG on this one to take it to the house. Lorient up against Lyon. That's right, coming at you this coming Sunday, 14th of August. Played 32 times in 1988. 6 wins to Lorient, 17 wins to Lyon, and 9 draws. 50% form for Lorient right now. 1-2 lost 2 and drawn 2 over the last 6. However, unbeaten in the last 3. Meanwhile, Lyon also unbeaten in the last 3. 58% form for them moving forward. Of course, biggest win for Lyon over Lorient. 4-0 win. The biggest win in the way. A 4-1 win. Lorient scored 30 goals compared to Lyon's 56. Works out about 0.94 goals scored by Lorient and 1.75 for Lyon heading into this. Last round over in Lorient, it was a big 4-1 win for Lyon on March the 4th. Lyon with a big 2-1 win of Ajaccio to open in the season. Lorient with a big 1-0 win against Rennes on the road as well. 7-2 is your Lorient, 14-5 is your 4-3 on is your Lyon. And of course, backing them with a 2-1 win for them on the road. Meanwhile, Ajaccio taking on Lens coming at you this weekend as well on Sunday, the 14th of August. Played 22 times since 2002. 5 wins for Ajaccio, 10 wins for Lens, and 7 draws. Of course, Ajaccio, though, 50% form, 1-2 lost 2 and drawn 2 over the last 6. Up against the Lens side, unbeaten in the last 6. In fact, they haven't lost in the last 13 games. 83% form for them moving forward. Biggest win for Lens over Ajaccio, 6-3 win. The biggest win in the way, a 2-0 win. Ajaccio scored 21 goals compared to Lens' 31 over the course of those 22 games. Works out about 0.95 goals scored by Ajaccio, 1.41 for Lens moving forward. Last round over in Ajaccio was a 2-1 win for Lens back in December 14th. Of course, Ajaccio opened up with a 2-1 loss against Lyon. Lens with a big 3-2 win over Brest. Cheeky. Moving on to the odds here, 7-2 is your Lorient, 14-5 is your 4-3 on is your, oh actually, no, different on, sorry, it's 11-5 is your Ajaccio, 9-4 is your draw, 30-10 is your away win, that is Lens on here. Going to go with a 1-0 win for Lens on the road here. They're good, very, very good. Best of the rest, perhaps. Auxerre up against Angers in the Battle of the A's. That's right, coming out on the 14th of August. Played to the 9 times since 1993. 1 win for Auxerre, 4 wins at Angers, 4 draws, of course. Auxerre winning 3 and losing 3 over the last 6. 50% form against the Angers side, who have picked up 1 win at the last 6 games as well. 42% form for them moving forward. Auxerre with a big 2-0 win. That was the biggest win over Angers. The same for Angers over Auxerre. Auxerre just scored 8 goals compared to Angers 11 over the course of those 9 games. It works out about 0.89 goals for Auxerre and 1.22 for Angers heading into this. Last time around over in Auxerre, it was a 1-0 win for Angers. That was back in March 2015 in Ligue 2. It's been a while, guys. Been a while. Meanwhile, Auxerre opened up with a big 4-1 loss to Lille. Angers with a big 0-0 against Nantes on opening day as well. Look at the odds for this one. 5-4 is your Auxerre, 12-5 is your Angers, and 11-5 is your draw here. 1-1 in the end. Cannot separate the two sides. Can you? Let me know down below. Troyes up against Toulouse coming at you this coming Sunday as well. Played each other 15 times since the year 2001 for Troyes. We've got 8 wins for Toulouse and 6 draws as well. Just 1 win and 6 for Troyes right now. 25% form up against the Toulouse side are unbeaten in the last 6 games. In fact, Troyes' last home win against Toulouse was way back in 2006. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while. In fact, Toulouse's biggest win over Troyes, 6-1 win. The biggest win in the way, a 3-1 win. In fact, Troyes have scored 12 goals compared to Toulouse's 25 over the course of those 15 games. Works out at 1.67 goals a game for Toulouse and 0.8 for Troyes. Heading into this one, last time around over in Troyes, it was a 1-1 draw back in February 2021 in Ligue 2. Meanwhile, Troyes opened up with a 3-2 loss to Montpellier. Toulouse with a big, nice 1-1 draw against Nice. Moving forward, of course, 70-10 is your Troyes, 11-5 is your draw, 70-10 is also your Toulouse. The bookies don't know which way to go. Do you? I'm going with a 2-1 win for Troyes on this one against Toulouse. It's a bit of an upset perhaps on this one. Reims up against Clermont Foot coming at you also on Sunday, August the 14th. Played 22 times since the year 2002. 8 wins for Reims, 6 wins for Clermont Foot, and 8 draws, of course. Reims though without a win in 3, 58% form up against Clermont foot side, who have lost just once the last 3 games. 33% form for them moving forward. The biggest win over each other, a 4-1 win. In fact, Reims has scored 27 goals compared to Clermont Foot's 22 over the course of those 22 matches. Works out about 1 goal a game for Clermont Foot and 1.23 goals a game for Reims heading into this. Last round in Reims, it was a 1-0 win back in November 2021. Reims unbeaten against Clermont Foot over the back-to-back games and haven't conceded a goal against them in the back-to-back games. Reims opened up there with a 4-1 drubbing by Marseille. Clermont Foot with a drubbing also by the hands of PSG. The odds on this one then, shall we? 23-20 is your Reims, 11-5 is your draw, 13-5 is your Clermont Foot. Going to go with a 2-0 win for Reims here to get themselves back to winning ways. Into the final 2 now, we have a Nice up against Strasbourg coming at you over at the Allianz Riviera. Played 25 times in 1994. 6 wins for Nice, 9 wins for Strasbourg. We've got 10 draws, of course. Just 1 win and 6 for Nice right now, 42% form for them. Up against the Strasbourg side, just 1 win in 4 for them, 58% form over the last 6. Biggest win for Strasbourg over Nice, a 3-0 win. The biggest win in the way, a 4-0 win. Nice has scored 27 goals compared to Strasbourg's 31. Works out about 1.08 goals for Nice compared to 1.24 for Strasbourg. Heading into this last round over in Nice, it was a 3-0 win for Strasbourg. Good description. That was back in December 2021. In fact, Strasbourg were unbeaten against Nice over the last 3 occasions. They haven't conceded a goal against them, and they scored 5 goals without return. Strasbourg though opened up their account with a 2-1 loss to Monaco. Nice with that 1-1 draw against Toulouse. It's over in Nice. 23-20 is your host. 21-3-10 is your draw. 5-2 is your away win. I'm back in the draw here because I'm not too sure about Nice at the moment under the new regime. And then wrap it up. It is Brest cheeky up against Marseille, of course, coming at you on late night Sunday at the Stade Francis Lible. Played 11 times to 2010. 2 wins for Brest, 7 wins for Marseille, 2 draws. Brest though winning 2 of the last 6, 33% form up against Marseille side, who opened up with a bit of a sizzler. Of course, 40% form over the last 6 though. Meanwhile, Marseille's biggest win over Brest, 4-1 win. The biggest win of the way, a 2-1 win. Brest have scored just 10 goals compared to Marseille's 20. Works out about 0.91 goals scored by the hosts and 1.82 scored by Marseille heading into this. Last time around there was a 4-1 win for Marseille at Brest. Cheeky result that was back in March 2022. Brest with a 3-2 loss to Lens on opening day. Marseille with a big 4-1 win over Reims. The odds on this one, 14-5 is your host. We've got 11-4 is your draw. 11-10 on is your Marseille. Red hot favourites to win on the road. And that's where I've gone with the cheeky 2-0 win. That's my picks, boys. That is my picks. Be sure to get your own picks as well. And if I'm right, if I'm bloody well right, this is what the score, the table will look like. PSG top of the table with Lille, Marseille, Monaco, Lens and Lyon kicking ass and taking names with a 100% success rate so far this campaign. That's, of course, my picks. What about yours? Make sure you get involved with the Google form here. cut./Ligue. It is free. Get your name in lights. Hop over to the website. You know what to do by now. And get your name in lights for next weekend. That is it, my friends. That is it. Be sure to give us some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. Check out the links down below. I'm on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and all that kind of jazz. Patreon as well. Also, get involved with the Discord. It's wide open. It's free, and it's yours. Until then, we're done.